Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Nick. I am most commonly known as the Director of Operations at the Digital Arts Experience. And what am I talking about today? There's a reason I have a script. I have been running a Dungeons and Dragons club for the past year, but very recently it has started to expand and grow. And we're very excited about that. And going forward, one of the things I'm going to be doing is overseeing the D&D club a little bit more with a bit more of a focus. Essentially, it's going to be part of my routine more and more because we're seeing so much engagement from club members. People are really enjoying it. So now I get to divide a little bit section of my time to the D&D club just a little bit more. So as far as I'm concerned, I've won at life because I get to do D&D at my job. Also, we're going to be incorporating other clubs into our daily schedule. So we're still figuring that out, but make sure to come back to our DAE website for more details as it comes out. We really like the club format, so we really want to see that grow and develop it a little bit more. So I'll put a link in the description to our main website, but it's just thedae.com. Now, for those of you who have maybe never played D&D before, very briefly, it's essentially a role-playing game where you take on the guise of a character. You go on an adventure with other adventurers like yourself, and essentially you get to participate in this storytelling game where you tell the dungeon master, who's sort of the referee, what you want to do. He tells you what happens, and then depending on the scenario, you may or may not save the princess in the tower. It's a very fun game, and I definitely encourage you to check it out. If you go to our main club website, you can read up how the game works. We've also got some basic explanation videos on like the basic mechanics and that kind of stuff from a gameplay perspective. So go check that out. Again, I'll put a link in the description somewhere below. More importantly, why am I talking about D&D? I know I usually don't make videos for this kind of thing. I've done a couple in the past, but we've sort of like laid low on that. So why am I talking about it now? Well, in a nutshell, we are actually, as of this recording, I believe, we are going to be posting a brand new set of schedules for December and the upcoming year. We may add more, but we've got a brand new set that we're opening up. We really want to try and give as many options as we can because in the past, it's been very tough to fit in new people, and we don't want to turn anyone away. Everyone should play D&D. That is the goal for 2021. Everyone will play D&D. Bringing it back around, we have this new set of schedules coming out, so we wanted to make an announcement video about that. So we have a bunch of different campaigns that we're going to be starting up, so it's a great time to hop in. We have a bunch of different ticket types with a different number of benefits and perks because we do a lot of stuff outside of the actual games. So go check all that stuff out, and if you've never played D&D before, it's not a problem. Anyone at any stage of experience can hop in. We're welcoming to everybody. We also have a Black Friday deal right now, which essentially, if you pay for the adventure package, we'll ship a set of dice to your door so you can use them during the game, which is super cool. And also, but don't tell anyone I told you this, if you sign up and become a member, we've got some Thanksgiving activities that I'm going to be running over the break. I can't talk about it here, marketing won't let me, but sign up and I'll tell you more about it. So that's the primary reason for the video, but you don't have to be a club member to get involved. Every so often, I like to throw out challenges and various other like little quests, so to speak, on our website so that people who maybe can't make it to a certain game or maybe your schedule doesn't work, so on and so forth, they can still be involved in the community. And one of the things we're doing right now is we are putting together, and I'm so glad this is happening, we're putting together a sort of collection of magic items, monsters, and character classes that are Thanksgiving themed. So for example, one of my favorite ones is called the Turkey Club. The player who made this, it escapes me for the moment. I've reached out to our members to see who made it because I want to give them credit. But essentially it is a two-handed club that is shaped like a turkey leg, and when you hit somebody with it, which you do get a bonus to the attack and damage rolls, more on that if you play, you have to try to resist it. Otherwise, you will be compelled to sit down with the other person and have a meal with them. It's a lot of fun. Me and the other club members have already started putting some stuff together. But what I thought would be cool is if we threw it out into the ether to see if anyone would be interested in compiling this thing together. I'm going to put it together in what I'm referring to as Greybeard's cornucopia of everything. This is sort of taking inspiration from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything and Xanathar's Guide, and we want to compile everything together. We're going to put it on our website, and we can let players use it during the games if they want to purchase a magic item, or if you are playing in your own games, you can reference it as well. So I thought it'd be a really cool team building community sort of activity, because D&D is for everybody. They don't know it yet, but D&D is for everybody. So I definitely encourage you to go and check it out. So again, I'll be posting the PDF on our website. I think I'll probably put it in the archive. That seems to be the most obvious place for it. But if we get enough submissions, maybe I'll do a quick follow-up video about all the different items and maybe some of my favorite ones. And you know, this is something I'd love to do next month because Christmas is right around the corner. So a lot of potentially themed stuff there. So if you want to get involved and get in on that activity, I'm going to need a couple things from you. I'm going to need to know what type it is, if it's a magic item, if it's a monster, or if it's a character class. I need a description of the item, what it looks like, background info, that kind of stuff, lore if it's a monster. And furthermore, I need to know what it does. So if it's a magic item, does it give you a bonus to armor? Does it make you float? Does it give off light? If it's a monster, what can it do? Can it walk up walls? Can it try to devour an adventurer in one bite if it's super big? Can it try and like hug you to death? Like what does this thing do? And then if it's a character class, obviously you can just list out rules for how the class functions. And if you are unfamiliar with the rule sets for D&D, that's okay. Just write out as much as you can, and then me and the other team, or the community, the club members, so on and so forth, can basically try and adapt some rules for it, and we can include it in the guide. So don't feel, if you feel like you don't have an understanding of how to write these things out, that's okay. Just submit something. We just want to see the creativity, and it's a blast just seeing what me and the club members have come up with, and I'm excited to see yours. In terms of submissions, you can either email me directly. You can just come up with a Google Doc and send me a link. So that's just nick@thedae.com. I'll put a little thing in the description. You can also submit it to us in the YouTube comments below. You can also reach out to us on Twitter. Any of those will work. Just a quick note, if you also want to be given credit in the document, I'll list everyone at the end. Whoever contributed to the guide will also get credit in the PDF. So if you want, you can list your name, but if you aren't comfortable with that, you can list your initials or a pseudonym. That's all fine. So make sure to go sign up for an adventure. There's a bunch of stuff just waiting around the corner. Lots of treasure to loot, lots of dragons to fight, and lots of quests to go on. We're super excited, and I hope to see you at the tables. Have a good Thanksgiving, guys.